Easy.
That's what I do. Dooley's on Brehze. You got to mention it every single time. So he's going to be the first to die in this round.
He's getting two. He's getting at least two.
Well, interestingly enough, he's the only one that's upgraded his pistols at all. And I say pistols for him.
Stewie's got pressure on him. He's going to drop down. Door blown open is a bit of a fake. JT's just going to lurk it. Meanwhile, Complexity heading down towards ramp room. Stewie at the off angle. Oh, look in the wrong direction, but Rush has got him covered with two quick headshots. Now they're going to get funneled towards Stewie. Now he's got all the information. They never knew he was this close. He's going to have such a sick timing on this flank, and he's calling out the footsteps the whole way. He knows exactly what's happening. Back to Brehze. Back to the Doolies inside of Hut. They're just chilling. This isn't a great position for him. I'm not going to lie. And he gets dropped with 0 kills yet again.
CeRq, though, takes out Fang on the run. Heard the bomb being planted, denies it, takes down Grim, and it's all on to JT. He's got to swing this and pull it back in their favor. What a patient play by CeRq. They didn't clear the site fully. He's going to go on to the USP instead.
No reason for them to expect a second player there when Brehze was pushed up in towards Hut. They thought it was going to all be clear after that. Ooh, risky jump from Stewie. JT's down to 5 health and obviously no control of the bomb either. 35 seconds on the clock. He better hit 2 one-bullet headshots with that USP. They know his position exactly. 30 seconds now as he starts to move forward and they just double peek him. Good kills from Rush initially on the contact down in the lower bomb site. That was beautiful.
So once again, EG start off with a lead. Yeah, Rush did phenomenally well down there, didn't he? Didn't he? CeRq, as we said, denied the plants, never gave JT a chance in the round at that point. All smiles for
All
Junior,
smiles.
or Rush lead, sorry, Rush.
Still going on with that one. That's the most obscure reference.
Okay, it's not that obscure. They got the same haircut.
Oh, Tech-9s, baby. Rush upper bomb site. Opening kill. Brehze's in some trouble. He's going to get swarmed. Absolutely swarmed. And CeRq just barely holds on with 20 HP.
What is Rush doing at the top of that ladder, and why is it PG rated? He's going to work his way up it now. Smoke goes down in front of him. He won't be able to push through that directly, but automatic down below. Another ladder. So many fucking ladders on this map.
Bomb has been planted.
Don't like ladders, huh?
No, hate them. I hate the way they function in Counter-Strike personally, but it's just me.
Okay. Well, still a dicey situation for EG despite the advantage in weaponry. There's no kit. Automatic has plenty of utility. He's coming up the vent, though. Not a great place to chuck it out. He's got to find some safety. CeRq just falls to his death. He misses the drop down, and everyone else is wiped out. Good round from Complexity. Change of pace. High mobility Tech-9s. Yeah, let's see this. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. I think he was trying to swing left through the smoke and just, I think, misjudged how far out he was going.
Missed the pallet. I think he was a little bit left of it as well, to be fair.
I don't even think he was trying to go for the pallet. I think he was just trying to swing on the, on the ledge to the left. Yeah.
Top. Yeah.
But the smoke was just a little deeper than he expected. He's got a scout now, though.
Gives Complexity back around that's much needed on the T side early. Automatic trying to find the spots and shots outside, but smokes go down.
Give us a scout out.
A scoot oot?
There you go.
Get the scoot oot.
All right, JT's got control of the outer warehouse. Automatic hoping someone can just walk into his crosshair. He's going to have to contend. There's going to be a timing. He's got every once in a while just check behind him. Tough spot to be in to judge where the fight's going to come. CeRq gets brought down, but he's tagged JT to 8. That might actually activate Automatic at some point, who's starting to get frisky, who's starting to investigate, but so is Brehze, and he's dropped as Fang is looking for the door push. Now Automatic's position is known, and what a shot from JT. He's finally cleaned up. This time CeRq will hit the pallet, and he's got another one. 2 on 3. CeRq still low at 34 health, but Grim is the one who's made the big boy play.
Fang's low as well, though, and you can already see that flank coming through from Rush if you can find him. If you can cut him off, that could be an interesting kill. The problem is that Junior's next in line. Too close. Doesn't even matter. He's got the headshot onto him. Thought that would be traded. Grim, he did see him now. He did see him now. You're absolutely right. CeRq could have been caught off there, or rather caught him off, but it's bomb to be picked up. Grim doesn't want to give him the angle. Rush is going to go directly onto it. Doesn't even let him get back into the lobby, and that's a huge win from the 5-7 to the AUG.
That's a massive, massive round from Rush. What huge impact he's had in the 2 rounds that EG have won. The initial 2 kills on the pistol round and a triple kill here on this one. Good shooting from CeRq as well. I think this one, he even got a tag on another player that was cleaned up by Rush.
Yeah, that's pretty good from Rush. Knew he was going to be coming from inside of the site. Grim's not thrilled with that, and rightfully so. Back and forth, no successive rounds from either team yet. And the momentum in favor back to EG.
Smoke wall going to get chucked out on JT's call. Him and Fang working in tandem. Oh, and again, they step in front of the smoke. They want to get that AK-47 into an open duel. It does decent damage, and finally he's cleared out through the smoke. Good find from Floppy. Complexity can stop now. They've got a kill, they can back away, but there is a gap in that smoke. They try and come through. Automatic can only spray down one. Decent damage onto Fang. Could be cleaned up easily, but EG's got to find a way to get this defense in a position. Stewie's down low. Brehze is all the way pushed up in towards T holding. Rushing the upper bomb site. Complexity's had plenty of time and plenty of safety to get themselves in a powerful position, a wrap through heaven.
Yeah, this is pretty massive. I mean, Rush is certainly aware of the possibility, but it gives him the angles, always looks away from the flash exactly when they peek. In fact, threw him off entirely. Brehze trying to come back inside of the site, does very well with an MP9 from the floor. Jumping down, he'll hear Grim, but a little bit too late. Stewie, I don't even know if he is aware that the bomb is there. Fang has to go over and grab that, does so silently, but when he walks away, Stewie, a little bit late, tried to jump off the ladder and then was confused as to which player he actually heard, having spotted both of them in front. Or assuming that the far player was the one that he'd heard, I should say.
Oh, he might have just thought that Fang had already made it into the bomb site as well. You're right, but he might have thought both of them were actually there behind the safety of the silos. Oh, the jump over. And he spots it right at the end. Well done from Floppy. Good spray from
Floppy
Grim.
making me hard. Shots like that.
Couple nice kills from Grim. So, back and forth affair early on. Rounds being exchanged. Rush with that 5-7 is going to be behind the smoke. Oh, is he going to get flashed in? He is going to get flashed in. Here, let's see how this works. Fang, completely blind, but Grim wasn't. Grim had full vision. Flashbang might have just caught the edge. 5-on-4 for Complexity. Another advantage in which they can slow down. So with that kill, they'll back out. They'll leave Fang to watch for any pushes. Floppy, Grim, and Junior going to readjust. And JT's already outside.
Luck for Stewie this time. CeRq looking for it. He's got JT through the smoke. He'll take that. Absolutely. Grim's tagged as well. He's putting Floppy on 30. This man just firing away, hitting all of the shots, getting that accuracy. Stewie's going to watch a body go flopping in front of him as Floppy was sideways in the air. But look at Junior. 3 kills for him, down to 3 HP. Looks for a 4th. Goes back out, and Fang, he's got an automatic in the meantime.
Oh man, that was such a cool crossfire setup from EG in that upper bomb site. It was just really, really awkward peaks. They did not expect the sequence of peaks that was coming out. A little unfortunate, but good win from Complexity. Yeah, this is wonderful, and this is the only thing that made this round really possible. That kill, but also the follow-up tag through it might have been everything for those Deagles and the 5-7s to clean things up. 3-2. Finally, a team puts 2 together. And Complexity takes the early advantage, early control of the economy here on Nuke. 3rd and deciding map. And the head-to-head NA deciding match. Upper bomb site is open and lost. 5-man stack outside behind the air conditioning unit.
Bomb has been planted.
Do it. Let's get all 5 streaming out. Let's go for it. Jump, try and make yourself a difficult target. Good trade from Automatic. 1 for 1 so far, but now the AKs show their quality. Junior and Fang with 3 kills combined. And a 2-round lead for Complexity.
Two-round indeed, and an early lead for them. This is a lovely position to find themselves in. 3 major winners on the side of EG from a time long, long ago. And as you say, players that they would have been used to beating in practice for years, suddenly arising to the top on the occasion. Give Complexity some credit. They've tried many things with their rosters and building out EU mixes with NA hopefuls, and maybe they found something better still with this current lineup. more potential here, Jason, perhaps.
Indeed.
JT, you gonna slip by the smoke? Go ahead, Jason. I know that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, we were on the same page there. He's going to creep behind those smokes quietly. Just found his way into that outer warehouse.
Is he our child? Is it Jason Trivet?
That would be, that. Yeah, a little combination. Unlucky for him.
Yeah, poor guy's gonna have a tough
time.
Obviously, he's
in.
gonna have hair loss at an early age. I made it 5 days, okay?
I know, you did. You held out for quite some time. Now it's 2 in 1 day. Special.
I know.
Special things on this Saturday. You guys are just joining us. This is the second of 3 best of 3s we have for you today. Coming up later on is going to be the marquee matchup of the evening. It's going to be Na'Vi taking on Astralis. You don't want to miss that one. Shortly after this match concludes. Opening kill for JT. Brehze is going to try and recover, but that is a unfortunate flashbang timing for him. He eats the whole thing. He eats that flashbang fully and can do nothing.
Bomb has been planted.
Good round from JT, 3 kills. Bit of a duel outside with Rush, who's going to win it out, but there's no chance he goes for this. 1 versus 3. He's got no kit, got no utility. Just got to try and find a way to save this rifle.
Shot from Fang. Success on a rush. Counts as a wall bang through the window, but straight up just removes him from the round and the map, and making it now 5-2 on the T side for Complexity. So looking pretty solid on this 3rd map after really, I have to say, looking very strong on the CT side of Vertigo. JT with some flair. Smiles for Fang.
Yeah, should be. Up 3 maps in the deciding map. This is great. And I mean, not just obviously for leading and for winning, but you know, probably Complexity wanted to put a little bit of strength and a little bit of a build some kind of a resume behind the big words that they've dished out in some interviews.
Stewie, no. Okay, did actually tag him up. Got Floppy down to 28.
It's a good start, though. 2 tags from the scouts. JT and Floppy close to death.
Rush might be the one to deliver it. Close indeed. Gun barrel. Tantalizing. And in fact, Brehze fired in there, so he was behind the silo and got the 2nd shot toward the doorway. Fang and Grim managed to respond, but Automatic and Rush do the same. It's down to Stewie versus Junior, and Stewie's on a scout. Junior.
Oh, Stewie's reading this.
Or this is actually all right.
Oh, I thought Junior was going to drop down the vet. That would have been so sick if Stewie just had the jump on it. Junior looking for any indication of where Stewie might be playing. Both of them have no idea. This is going to be all down to timing. This is one of those weird clutches where both players have lost information of where the other one is and where he's going. 35 seconds on the clock. It's Junior who's got to make a move. Stewie's going to go check lower, putting himself further away from Junior's destination. No kit, no armor on Stewie. That Molotov is going to be the indication. He's got to be quiet, though. Doesn't want to give up his own positioning. What a tough, difficult clutch for Stewie.
Pretty sick Molotov. Not that it's going to matter either way. So Stewie will go up above and try and use the sniper rifle. Junior back inside the hut, uncertain as to where Stewie could possibly be. Has his eyes looking the wrong direction, but turns back in time. And it is now, oh, come on, Junior. You know,
I'm here for it.
He's all of the talk, and every round he wins, he goes and sprays the body. He's kind of asking for it eventually, isn't he?
Perfect. Why not?
6-2.
Look at it, as long as you can handle it.
Yeah, he can't handle a Molotov.
Oh.
But yes, I mean, I do welcome a bit of banter.
I love a good teabagging. 6-2. 4-round lead.
Speak for yourself, Jason. Get into your extracurricular activities. Jumping quickly, 2 drop down. Automatic's aware they're both there, but it won't matter. They both get the kill. CeRq's out late, does get the headshot back into Floppy.
No, but they've lost complete control of the outer yard. Look how quickly Fang is going to be up here. They're calling out this possibility, and EG's defense is likely to be scrambling. Rush has already dropped down low. Brehze has to push lobby because they don't have any control, and he had no more support. Him and Stewie both control the T-side lobby. Down to the lower bomb site we go. Rush, the man with so much impact so far in the game for EG, is going to be the point of contact down here, and he's got CeRq nearby to help recover with that op-down ramp room.
Just hanging out. Rush down below. Oh, Junior, welcome to the party. CeRq's got JT back. JT with the shot.
Oh, look at this. This flank is so sick.
Yeah, CeRq's dead. That op's gone. Flash, checked, cleared.
Oh, Fang has played this round so well. I mean, Complexity's played this round so well. Stewie and Brehze to try and recover. Again, no kit on either of them. It's got to be quick, and it's got to be soon. I think they might just call for the save. They don't like what they see. They don't have anything really to get them into the game to make this realistic. Complexity adds another one onto the board. And I like this round because watching those first 2 maps, kind of touched on Vertigo, it felt very just default heavy. It's awesome to see Complexity throwing some change of pace. And we saw it with the Tech-9s on round number 2 after they lost the pistol. They were able to steal that round away. And now that they've taken control this round again, fast-paced, jumping around, and Automatic was not prepared. Or at least had an awkward timing that put him in a really, really weird fight behind the single box outside.
CeRq trying to figure out exactly where JT had gone after taking out Rush, but yeah, he got all the way up the wall. He was late to arrive and then realized he wanted to get away. You were right. Fang played that brilliantly, held off everything for them, and 7-2. EG in trouble.
Tell you what, though, JT's having some good impact as well over on the Complexity side. That first bullet shot onto Rush, that entry kill was everything to get into that lower bomb site. JT outside. Evil Geniuses, just the 2 rifles saved in the previous round and 3 pistols.
Grim gonna go up above. So he's not gonna jump all the way to the AC unit, but he does elevate himself on the blue crate, so he's got some change of position outside. If they throw a wall of smoke, he could potentially exactly see heads as they go by there. Now he's gonna use the AC unit.
Gotta take a big risk. With just the 2 rifles, they're out of position. Outside stack means not enough bodies in the upper bomb site to fully defend this, although they can rotate back pretty quickly. And Complexity doesn't pull the trigger with that utility. There's the flashbang dropping down in towards midi. Automatic is gone through the smoke. Now streaming in. Grim clearing all the corners, but so many people are here. EG rotated back in time due to Complexity slowing things down, and they're coming out on top. But Rush, again, a chance against low HP players.
Sneaking in 5-7. We've seen him make this gun work already once in this game. It's one of the 2 rounds they have. Patience, but he turns around. He has to take the shot. Now he's going to get spam Floppy through the wall. And he would have gotten Automatic through that smoke. We cut away. When he threw the flash, it would have hit his body. So he knew exactly that he was right in front of him. So good kills from Floppy, both without vision. And now immediately they're up to an 8th round already on the Complexity side.
Yeah, Floppy's got to be so...
There it is. Watch this. Yep, that hit him. Cool.
Floppy's got to be so happy he gets that spam kill through Hut as well. Just make this clutch easy. What a great round from him, helping to recover the situation. Spamming through, even tracking to the left as well. Smart play from Floppy.
If anyone wondering what that replay mode's called, that's word.exe. Brought it in for this event to give you guys a bit more insight to the rounds. Automatic waiting outside once more. Flashes go well, truly beyond his position, but Floppy's just gonna walk in this time straight up. Brehze will at least put him down and make it a level situation. No, Automatic has to win that. Nice, I'll give JT credit, nice shot. CeRq's gonna finally grab him outside. But that was fast from JT and too slow from Automatic.
This is great. Complexity is not intimidated in any way by EG at the moment, just walking in with confidence into these fights. That's gotta be frustrating for Stewie. To have that battle go against him, probably not expecting it whatsoever. 8-2. You've lost outside control, so again, you're going to see them push in towards lobby. Nobody's there for the T side, so they'll call it out clear. Rush playing under heaven. But if he makes a misstep, Grim is certainly in position to punish. Towards the lower bomb site we go, where EG have no defense at the moment. CeRq and Hut, Brehze and Squeak Door. Rush is heading towards ramp room now.
Good angle, tough angle, but cheeky little shot through that, no problem. Grim outside again already, as you say. They had so much control, they'll take down the CT in the form of Brehze heading toward the ladder. And upstairs, the bomb will go instead. Only players left on the map are both at ramp right now, CeRq and Rush. And that dwelling might be the den for which they elect to wait out this round. Are you gonna go for this? This would be. I'm gonna say no. I can't. I don't recommend it. Okay, it's not something I would prescribe to my patients at this point.
You know, the only thing running through my brain at the moment is just how much of an indication this would, like, what a great showing of just how, I guess, disappointing EG has been early on in this lineup's lifespan. If they're to drop this to complexity and kind of, then you really do. This is kind of the match that will establish the hierarchy. It's obviously Liquid at 1, 2, and 3 are up for grabs here, but complexity piling on them on Nuke. That would be so disappointing for the players who have such a great legacy and pedigree in North American Counter-Strike. And it'd be such a great win for the youngsters of complexity to be able to take it over and kind of move up that hierarchy as well.
And it's certainly a sting for EG and a wake-up call. As you say, that RMR coming up not too far from now as well. These guys want to be at the major, no question about that. Even
Kassad mentioned it, a guy who's I mean, a coach who's been through a lot of teams and just says, yeah, if you're to lose here, if you're EG, like, there's nothing of like try and forget about it and just focus fully on the RMR coming up. But man, a loss here is going to be a tough one to swallow, a tough one to forget about and put behind you.
More so because you know that JT is probably going to make a few stabs here and there about it. Or sorry, Junior. Make a few stabs here and there about it.
I don't think so. You know, Junior's not.
I don't think he's going to directly.
Yeah.
It'll fuel his argument, right?
He's not much of a smack talker. Just a bold statement in an interview.
Sure, but I think that stings a bit now if you're on the end of that, right?
Sure.
Yeah, he's not going to directly chirp them, but he will definitely. You know, you're going to be aware of the fact that he's speaking about
bragging rights for years. JT, gonna turn the corner, and he's got Automatic, who just eating a flashbang. Some of these flashes from Complexity have just been so damn good. Rush on top of the box, the NAF position, the NAF spot. He can't deliver quite in the same way.
He's not a NAFer. Very slow response. Brehze trying to spray through the trophy room, can't catch him. Does do some damage. Fair enough, but can't get the kill, and therefore it's Complexity now working downstairs. Bomb is going to be planted.
And again, just tactically, we've seen so many times Complexity able to beat the rotation down to this lower bomb site. Tactically, they're calling such a good game at the moment where, you know, sometimes you see constantly in these Nuke matches, there's battles to get into the lower bomb site. Here, not so much. Complexity's beating EG to the punch. Molotov to delay the rotations even further, and once again, EG's locked out and can't go for it. This is like the third time this has happened. And Grim continuing his solid play from Vertigo.
Yeah, he's looked great this series. Not someone that during his Liquid time that I was overly convinced by. And neither were they, apparently, because here he is now in Complexity, but today showing a bit more grit in his game. Perhaps we'll see more of these guys as they continue to develop.
Just tickling him.
Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
8-round lead. I did not expect this. I don't know what I didn't really have any expectations coming into this map at all, but I certainly wouldn't have put my wouldn't have had, you know, Complexity with a 10-2 lead on my bingo card. He's gonna cross over. There was a little bit of a gap in that smoke, so they know it. Gap's been there a couple times. JT brought down to 38 health.
Shots, Stewie, no success.
They actually saw Stewie shoot. So they're telling JT it might be time to make the play, but Stewie wisely repositions himself outside. So the gap in the defense they thought they could exploit closed quickly. EG need this round. Understatement of the match. Brehze with one, but he's traded immediately. Good trades overall for Complexity, but reinforcements have arrived. If it's just Fang in a 1 versus 2.
You say just Fang, 11 kills so far in the game. AK to work with. However, no bomb, and he'll back off to the lobby. CeRq's already watching that open doorway, and as he swings around, bomb's down in the lobby, or rather, excuse me, in the site.
If he gets CeRq, that'd be huge.
I was going to say that they're not necessarily going to have perfect eyes on that, but CeRq's ready and aware of the fact that he could have gone back that way once he peeked towards Squeaky.
I think Automatic might have heard a footstep as well. He was playing in mini. It might have been close enough just to hear the last 1 or 2 footsteps. It just ran a little bit too long, but no way for him to know that at the time. 10-3, still a great lead for Complexity. I mean, no matter what happens, you obviously don't want to get blanked in the final 3 rounds of the half, or you don't want to lose 3 in a row to end the half, but I mean, no matter what happens, whatever Evil Geniuses finishes with, this has been a phenomenal offensive side of Nuke for Complexity.
So up the ladder we go. JT gonna be self-flashing around the smokes outside, checks the close cubby because they have had Automatic there a few times, but he's not this particular round, so he and Grim will continue their advancement at outside. Smokes come late. They saw CeRq but couldn't do anything of it, and now Grim just runs for the doorway. Doesn't want to get taken down, as there was 2 players that easily could have done that damage.
Complexity caught an EG defender earlier on in the half with that kind of a play. Throw the smoke wall, and as they're bouncing before they plume, you peek with it, and they caught, I think it was Automatic earlier on in this half, snoozing. This time, CeRq with the op is trained, and he was ready for it. Strong defense at the moment for Evil Geniuses, and they have the information that nobody is pressuring towards heaven from outside, despite the fact they don't have any presence out there. Automatic is watching the cross to make sure that nobody can get to that position.
Quick shots. Brehze and Stewie with the kills. Dropping down inside of the vent. Stewie turns around, catches out Grim as well. So holding as the bomb fell. They know that it's got to be there, but awkwardly, Fang gets back on the ladder. Automatic can't fire straight down. He gets 2 and somehow gets away with a little bit more life. I won't get overly excited. He's got 16 HP, and I think he's marching to a certain death as CeRq puts him in that grave. 10-4.
That could have gotten interesting, though, in that vent. If one of those spray bullets had hit. So much money on Complexity. They have another very strong buy. They rattled off 9 straight at one point in this half. 10-4. Final round coming up.
Well, we'll get it underway now as we look back. A real awkward exchange, Jason.
Is that your Australian?
I just made it awkward by putting an accent on it, you know?
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
You did. Good job.
Thanks. Fang already at the hut entrance. The nade bouncing through does significant damage to Grim. Out they go. Floppy with the first kill, but Brehze follows for 1. Floppy's able to get 2 on that entry. He's done very well from Squeaky. Has to be said so far in this game, as CeRq able to get another. The only one really fragging right now on EG is CeRq. He's at 17. That's a pretty solid half considering the scoreline 10-4 against him.
It's good seeing a little bit of life in these EG players on an individual level. You talk about Stewie on Vertigo, had a great game.
They can't be individualistic either, if you get what I mean.
I do get what you mean.
I agree with you, but I still see the issue.
Yeah. You know, baby steps. To the lower bomb site we go. And one more time, they're going to have Evil Geniuses completely out of position. Plants going down, Molotov and Flashbang on Junior. And these are, I mean, EG's relatively far away from the bomb site. Going to be a tough retake.
Successful. JT pops up. CeRq goes down. Retake not looking good, but Rush does get floppies. Following that to Junior. A one-on-one ensues as he taps bomb. He's got the kit, looks toward the control doors. They're wide open, so he's very wary of them.
He's got to stick it
Little
now.
does he know, it's got to be decontamination, and JT comes out late. Time was already gone, and it is 11 at the half. Complexity in full control, potentially to take the North American matchup. We'll be back after this halftime.
Side dead. Free door. Is it clear? I'm holding heaven clear. I don't know.
Front silo low.
I'm hopping down.
Go many.
Dead.
Nice.
Down.
Nice.
Door for you to get bomb. 3,
Yeah,
2,
I'm getting.
Okay. Be heaven. I have 6 bullets.
Yeah. You try and get in hub, Mike?
Yeah.
Up bed.
Alright,
Touch
chill.
us. Nice.
Hey Future Pros! I saw Big doing a nifty little boost on Nuke during the European Minor Open qualifiers, so I thought I'd quickly show you all how to recreate it. To do this boost,
In the vent 2 in the vent. Or no vent.
Yo!
Oh my god. It's a fiesta.
That's 1.4 sets, boys.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Did you imagine you killed that third guy?
holy f***. This is
Accent
lost in the
is
sauce, bro.
Got me an opera key?
I like Grim's deadpan delivery. It's a fiesta.
I prefer siesta.
11-4. No siesta now. No time for that at the moment. Maybe afterwards. They've got 5 more rounds, Complexity, and they take the series. Floppy sees a lot of bodies coming his way. He drops down, and Evil Genius is going to press the issue towards heaven, but there's 2 players here. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect for Complexity. JT takes attention. 1 player makes it up. There's Junior. 1 more. He needs a 3rd. He's just going to stick it out. Fight till he dies, but look at the HP on Stewie and Rush.
Drop that bomb temporarily as well. Another kill down below. That could have been very, very awkward because they wouldn't have been able to advance to the site at all.
No way!
Stewie, 2K! A sick one at that as he's down. As you mentioned, with only 2 HP, he gets both kills. 2s in every way all day, and it might be the round in the pistol for his team as a result. Rush will plant the bomb. 25 HP only for him, and Floppy is wondering what the hell just happened. Yeah, stand between those 2 trophies. Mount them on the wall.
Teabag him, Stewie. You've been waiting the whole game for it. Floppy trying to recover. It's going to be so hard, near impossible. Triangle set up. There's so many crossfires that can be sprung into action. And Floppy realizes the game is lost. Nobody's given him any mistakes to make this possible. Oh man, you can't even fault Complexity for chasing after that kill because that was confirmed damage. They had to have known they had him low. But that one, if Complexity goes on to lose this, that's going to be a brutal pistol round to go back and watch. Spectacular shots from Stewie.
You love to see it. That's exactly what AG needed right now, given the situation, given the scoreline. There's the first. Second one, again, he's on 2 HP. First bullet just missed him. Second one clips the wall from the perspective of Complexity, and he does not miss at all.
That's so unreal. The switch back to 10-24, working miracles for Stewie 2K. Here we go, Brehze in Squeak Door. Work his way out, AK-47 in hand. Bold position against the pistols, but he's got Rush in support. And bomb's gonna get planted for free. They've already made their way into the upper bomb site. Complexity about to find out. And there's really, I mean, maybe you might be able to crunch on Automatic's position, but I don't think you really want to flirt with this. Just save the weapons and try again in the next round. Unfortunate the stacks don't work out in Complexity's favor. So a stalemate, looking like we're gonna get around with all 10 players surviving.
The rarity, but we'll take it.
Pacifists in round number 17.
Isn't this what they call the Jaden round?
Yeah, they.
Hey. Oh, no, wait, sorry. That's when they have, like, a bonus round.
Ah. Messing up your own inventions.
Oh, I didn't invent that. That's what they call it.
11-6. Complexity just going to reset and try it all over. Still 4 deagles, still the scout on Junior, armor as well. Give it another go. Quite a lead for Complexity, though. This is going to have to be a phenomenally called half, I think, from Stewie for EG to make this comeback happen. T side of Nuke. Really curious to see what he's going to come up with on this half.
Smoke down, Brehze trying to find a way through this. Floppy's already spotted him, though, but Brehze hits the headshot instead. And the AK wins the duel. But here we go, push through the mini position. The hut, I should say, excuse me, towards Rush. It's not going to yield any fruit either. And fruit is full of fiber. So gamers, if you don't want to touch grass and don't want to move a lot, at least eat some fruit.
Oh, unfortunate. Unlucky. Gonna put it out, but he's brought down very, very low. Round slowly but surely slipping away from Complexity. EG using utility to cover their retreat to a different portion of the map. Grim has made it downstairs, so is JT. Not really in a great position to challenge. They gotta be wary about CeRq. Grim's got his eyes on it for the moment. Rush is low. That would have been a great shot to hit. Brehze is low. There it is. He's found it eventually. But remember, Automatic is going to start lurking through CeRq. He is going to be oh, they call it out. But Grim's got no HP for that fight. Junior needs to clean it up. He knows he's tagged him once. Molotov again for EG is going to keep the defense at bay. And there goes JT. It's all on Junior with a scout.
With the scoot. EG turning this around. T-sided map, Nuke. Everyone knows that, though.
Let's see how this first gun round is going to go.
Yeah, that'll certainly shape things. The first half, it was back and forth. Even
start.
EG, yeah. First half, yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
It was back and forth at the start, yes. Ah, I see, yeah, okay. You were finishing my sentence for me. Gotcha. That's cute.
I got you.
But yeah, it was back and forth. No one really took the momentum. This time, EG certainly does. So Complexity now, can they continue on with the tremendous winning ways of the first half? Junior goes back onto the AWP immediately. There will be no AWP on the other side. In fact, 3 Galils, which are better than the FAMAS.
Just really hammering that home. Junior looking up top of Silo. Knows one is there. Stewie just harassing if anyone were to be pushed up towards red box, but not exposing himself to the Opera in secret. Flash out into the sky. Still nobody turning the corner from EG. Smoke wall going to be put up by CeRq and Rush. And Automatic. JT's going to play behind him. Junior still in secret. This looks to be a pinch towards the upper bomb site. Rush, Brehze, and CeRq all waiting outside of Hutton and Squeak Door room. Waiting for these outside players to find some comfort. Good timing from Automatic.
And he goes, Brehze around for 2. Fang and Grim both go down. Automatic swinging outside, and he'll catch the single trailer park girl that went around.
Okay.
Outside.
Well, those are some shots from Brehze to start things out. That is super impressive. That's got to be frustrating for Fang, dropping in, getting picked out of the sky, pinned against the back wall. Junior now left alone in a 1v4 with his op. He's been in secret this whole time, and he hasn't seen any action. Hasn't even been able to fire the op. First round that he's bought it. And if they decide to hunt him down, that's going to be sad times for young Junior.
I'm sure CeRq would welcome an AWP, even though it's on the T side. Remember how hot he was with it in the first half. 19 kills, he still leads the way. We're going to have a 3-round game. Junior does fire at this time. Stewie 2K goes down, but they know they're going to be hunting him. Good follow-up, but was uncertain as to where else they were going to be coming from, and Rush goes and takes that gun from him.
This is so sick. What a shot.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's unreal. Even the follow-up onto Grim. Comes outside, cleans up Floppy. Beautiful round from Brehze. That's going to be frustrating, yep. 3-round lead now. Evil Geniuses digging into it. 11-4 opening half for Complexity. Similar situation, we kind of touched on it at one point during this series that we hadn't seen too often Complexity able to kind of play from the front. You mentioned that they did get a chance of it against AGO. They did win that first map and weren't able to close out the series. Here, winning the second map, tying things up at 1. Commanding lead that might be slipping away.
No such shot from Junior, a little bit late. Having spotted the cross outside, that reveals at least one on either direction, because Automatic aware that they're on Deagles and back towards CT. CeRq even trying to hold the angle and hope he'll get a second crack at it. Four assists in this game, CeRq. Same for JT.
Nice.
None for Fang or Grim, selfish.
Just shooting headshots, you know? It's the nature of the game.
Brehze's doing that now. Fang's gone. He might get another here if Grim walks in. Or the other way around. 5-7's looking sick these days.
Got some long arms that Grim has. Oh, JT's added a deagle shot into it. CeRq's got his dualies out. We love to see that. Automatic waiting for his moment. That's never gonna come. Oh, EG's ruined. They're absolutely ruined. This is a disaster of epic proportions, and Complexity is gonna get to go up to 12. There's only 8 seconds till he can get all the kills he wants. It's time to bail out and save the AWP.
I think he gets far enough away. Grim's gonna try and chase him down with that weapon, but Stewie aware of that. Gets the kill. What a round from Complexity. 5-7s, Deagles, do your deadliest.
And I mean, just the right kills at the right time as well to make sure that EG is just funneled into the narrowest of choke points. There's nowhere they can go. They're blocked off by a smoke if they want to move forward. Grim's wrapping around them after his success pushing Hut is just so brutal. Not even a celebration. Still a ways to go. Complexity now 4 rounds away from taking this series. In the context of the group itself at Pro League, not much on the line, but in terms of pride in North America, everything on the line.
What is this exchange? Double-blinded AWPs sparring off aggressively outside as Fang tried to do everything possible. He was spotted through the gap, had to take the shot. CeRq's gonna find JT. Let's just charge. Let's just line up like old school battalions, and someone will blow a trumpet, and I'll yell
Get the drums beating, yeah.
Yeah, and we can just spar outside like that, just straight up.
I'm down for it. I like it. After the kind of slow pace that we had on Inferno and Vertigo, it's nice to see both these teams having a little bit of pace and speed to them. You mentioned CeRq is going to like having that op. He does indeed this round. 2 kills with it. The awkward blind op battle initially, but then the cleanup picking JT off as he tried to find a second kill.
Floppy's gonna stay out of this one.
This is really tough for Complexity now because they just really, I mean, just once again, as we all know, they just haven't established their money. This is another round where, yeah, Floppy's gonna bring this op forward. He'll be able to buy or drop an M4, maybe even 2 guns if he wants to. Might have to drop one as a FAMAS, but there's no cash on any of the other players. So Floppy's their whole bank at the moment, and this op is everything. It's actually quite nice. I think it's actually gonna allow them to buy in the next round. Yeah, Floppy's got 6,500, so he can drop 2 rifles over and the op, or drop 1 rifle in the op.
Get him. Oh, God. Just didn't, did he?
Oh, CeRq was never blind. That's unreasonable.
What an exchange. That is unreasonable. That's just so ridiculous.
Come on. Can't we have an even fight? Timeout taken, surely by Complexity, as they got to talk things over. Not long. You can see the green dwindling down. It's like the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice that until you just pointed it out, by the way. That's kind of cool. Was it Alice March or whatever, the girl that turned into the green goop?
What?
Someone out there will know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Alice March.
Yeah, it was like a show. She like got contaminated by a barrel walking by a toxic site one day, and then she could just turn into like slime and go underneath doors and stuff. And
Okay.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
That's some weird television up there in Canada.
Yeah. I'd love to go back and see the CGI on that in the early 90s.
I was still thinking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You made that transition with literally no segue whatsoever.
Nah, not at all. Don't worry about it. I don't ride scooters.
Okay.
How's that for a segue?
That's pretty good. Killing it. Junior outside with the op. Everyone else, well, 3 players stacked in ramp room.
You know what the craziest thing about segways is? The guy who invented the Segway died riding off a cliff on a Segway. Wow, dude.
That's a Darwin Award and a half.
Just outrageous.
Probably lost control. Those things scare the hell out of me.
The worst part was I could just imagine him doing a demo. Like, this thing's so easy to ride. Look at what I can do. And then everyone's like, yeah, not going to get on one of those ever.
It's probably on a subway riding around looking for Pokemon, checking his phone.
Yeah, he's playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, we shouldn't laugh. It is sad.
That is, yes. Yeah, I would never laugh at that.
Oh, if they come right into this stack, indeed they are. Oh, not again. Not again. If Floppy just needs 1. Oh, hide. He's going to stay up. The boost needs to work, and it does. They see 2. There's Floppy pouncing. Oh, shooting, blowing out his kneecaps. That's the bomb on the ground. Oh, dear. This is going to be so frustrating for EG. This is now 2 force buys from Complexity early on in this game that they have won.
Someone's saying in chat it was The Secret Life of Alex Mack, but you probably all should Google Alice March just to be sure I didn't have the wrong name.
Did you just turn like the character into a woman? You went from
Alex Mack was a girl.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, see, chat knew. They knew what was up.
The one Canadian boomer in chat has got your back.
There's a few.
4-round lead for Complexity. Unreal. I don't know how you keep your focus if you're EG. Upper rush. Slow strats aren't working. You run into some stacks. Stewie's going to lead the way. He's going to get obliterated. Grim and Fang having a great defense. One more as CeRq tries to make it out hut. And again, Brehze and Rush just stuck over at the vent. They know where both are. They know it's a boost. Nade's going to come in. They have to get out of there, but they can't. The Nade tagged him, and coming through. I don't think Brehze was home. I thought he was on the edge of the smoke, and Fang had full vision.
This is just absolutely brutal. EG looking like they were going to be in a perfect position.
Yeah. The Complexity firmly in control now, off the back of those 2 pistol round wins, or those force buy wins. One time EG runs into that stack.
TC's looking smug. He's like, yeah, that time not worth, boys.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Pretty happy with that one. Poor Rush blown up. Fang somehow gets away from the gray screen. Brehze stopped in his tracks.
That looks silly, but I have to imagine on his screen, Brehze was still inside of the smoke.
Well, keep in mind we're in slow motion too, so it was pretty quick.
Stewie's deagle ain't landing, but you can see he wanted it. He wanted to make a play. Had JT caught out in the open, just didn't have the weaponry to really punish it. 4 on 5 for EG.
All right. Well, it's not 2008, but the economy crisis in this game is rather apparent. Although, to be fair, probably gonna be in another one of those next.
Yikes, Junior. Calm down, young man. You're on the verge of winning.
Don't jinx it, Jason. Boost up. Off angle. Junior, no mistake about it. Takes down Brehze. Pistol's not going to be much from that range, Deagle or otherwise. Grim up close, so might have other problems. If multiple players decide to peek him at the same time, he'll fall back inside of the annex. Rush, just letting them know I'm here. Here's my burst. Here's my single. And he might be single, but he's got no Pringle in this round. Don't know where I'm going with that. It's 15-9. Map and series point for Complexity, Jason. 6
chances to close it out. But you got to say, I mean, you're right. EG did look like they were going to build into this second half and start looking pretty good. They just dropping 2 really frustrating rounds against Deagles and 5-7s. So brutal, especially that early on in the half, and even recovering after the first one and then losing the follow-up. All right, Complexity. Junior spotted 1, I believe. I don't know if he was seen in return, but he doesn't want to stick up there. That's pretty dangerous. Risky spot, and he gets into some safety over the smoke. Oh, that would have been a great opening kill to get. Would have been a great one to find.
JT. Ooh, Flash is going to go deep. He's not in the stairwell. He's up above. Manages to find. He'll drop down. They'll have heard that, though, so Automatic knows exactly where to look. Oh, JT actually got that kill, the headshot, but the body, because of the nade behind him, still went forward. That was very confusing to me.
Is that why? I think that's just odd physics. Either way, doesn't matter. Kill's a kill, and a one-man lead for Complexity in the deciding round. It's all on Brehze, CeRq, and Rush to keep Evil Geniuses alive in this series. The North American hierarchy on the line.
North American mediocrity. I don't know if it's quite high up there, Jason.
Synonymous.
It's, now look, it's nice to see multiple teams in this battle. I think a little bit of a feud between them is good motivation and will propel one of them to greater heights for sure.
Bomb is dropped outside at the box, outside of T spawn. That's actually going to chew up like 10, 12 seconds off the clock as Rush has to go get it. Things slow down. CeRq towards the lower bomb site. Oh, he's going to find an easy one. Going to find a single kill, but they still have to, I think they still have, oh, they don't have to commit, but the Molotov down. Now this is awkward. Rush has to run through the flames. JT and Junior 2-on-2 for the map.
Rush going to go for the plant back silo. Looks toward the decontamination door, so he'll be ready for JT's arrival as he just works outside of the vents now. So very passive so far from Complexity, not inside of the site at all. Deep flash. Shallow flash in terms of what it was blinding, but thrown from quite far back, so that's going to signal the entry, and he's looking the wrong way. CeRq, good timing. That gives him the ramp to control. It's all on JT, and he also getting flanked right now because Rush post plant was going toward decontamination. We've got double digits on both sides, 15-10.
Shakes his hand after the shot, too, because he's hot. 15-10. 5-round lead, 5 more chances for Complexity, and plenty of cash for a buy in this round. Plenty of cash for a buy in the next round as well. Good recovery from EG, and a 3-on-4, they bring it right back. Not done. 2 kills from JT and CeRq. CeRq leading the way of the whole server, 24 kills. Grim following that up, 23. He's putting together a great series for Complexity.
JT looking for a shot. Smoke's gonna be fading momentarily, so he'll have to back off of that position. Brehze might want to put a gun in that hand rather than a knife, considering Grim is on the other side of the doorway. He as well, though, knowing that there's a timer on the play, will go for the fadeaway jumper as he sprays through it. But he ain't no Michael Jordan, tell you that much. I almost said Michael Jackson. I don't think he's that either. Junior's going to take down Stewie. Good shot outside. That starts it off. Complexity with the man advantage, still trying to close out the series. JT forced back down the stairs, though, will give Automatic a bit of room to work outside. And with the wide wall, he wants the yard.
Another round that EG has to recover into with the deficit, with the series on the line. So much pressure. Junior, another kill. Slides into it. Tough fight for Automatic. Junior's op starting to come alive at the worst moment for EG. There's JT and Vents, 4-on-2.
CeRq and Rush. The Bulgarians had a good game finally, 24 kills for him, but he's gonna have to be spectacular now with an AWP going down the stairs, down the ladder I should say, and toward the stairs. JT will have heard that. Rush gets one back though. This gives them a bit more chance, and CeRq does hit the up close shot. JT drops, but Floppy in great position, already shuts down one, and he'll use the silo for protection. CeRq is gonna have to be spectacular even still, and he can't do it. Floppy shuts it out, and Complexity have the series 2-1.
That is impressive stuff. Complexity, we finally got to see him play with the lead after that first half, a dominant first half, and then 2 brilliant rounds to start the second one. The forced buy wins from Complexity, sealed it, gave him such an advantage, and a great 2 maps from Grim to close this one out.